Hello, hello, hello. It's coffee time. We're back. Not that we ever went away. I read the news so you don't have to, indeed. Not everyone's watching. No one's watching. It's good. Don't watch. Click away now. Unsubscribe. Please, do yourself a favour. Make 2023 the year where you ditch all this unnecessary nonsense. All of it. Even me. Good news, everybody. There's a new COVID variant. Hurrah! Hurrah! I bet you're all happy, aren't you? Are you happy that there's a new COVID variant? Yes, there is. It's got a really catchy name. XBB.1.5. Really catchy. Who remembers Omicron? Who remembers who remembers Delta and Omicron? Eh? Who remembers those? Now it's XBB.1.5. Apparently it's highly infectious. That's how we like our COVID strains. And it's been behind 1 in 25 cases in the UK. Data suggests it's caused alarm in the US over its rapid spread and recent rise in hospitalisations. There we go. There is a little breakdown here. They've got a breakdown of all the variants. Is your favourite variant in the chart? Let's have a look. In at number 6, it's XBB.1.5. In at 5, XBB. in at 4, BA.4. Crashing in at number 3, it's B.1.1.529. Holding steady. At number 2, it is BA.2. And holding its own at number 1 is BA.5. There you go. That's this week's COVID strain top 6. Oh, God. Don't worry. I'm sure the Chinese are going to give us loads of new variants. Now they're allowed to travel. It's going to be great, folks. It's going to be great. Mind you, wasn't it good to see all the New Year's Eve parties and that, and everyone was out, no one was wearing their masks. It was like COVID. What COVID? Indeed, it's just a winter sniffles. There you go. Good news, everybody. Prince Harry, our favourite Ginge, he's got a new book out. Did you know that? It's already heavily discounted. It's called Spare. There it is. He's looking particularly ginger on that one. But ahead of that, he's doing an interview with Tom Bradby, who's a big pal of him and his brother. And I think Anderson Cooper in the US is also interviewing him because hey, he's got to push his book. But yeah, Harry says he would like to have his father and brother back. Yeah. Well, they never went anywhere. It was you. You're the one that walked out. You're the one that stormed off in a huff. You know. He says that his family's shown no willingness to reconcile. That's because you've been throwing all the poop at them. And the royals saying of never complain, never explain is just a motto. He says, no, it isn't. It's the credo with which the Queen and Prince Philip and many of the royals lived their lives because, you know, it's really yeah, he's not very bright, is he? I do worry about it. He's not very smart. They send these guys off to these big places of learning, and they come away pretty stupid. Good news, everybody. Britain's got its first non-binary Church of England priest. I'm just gonna. There you go. Takes all sorts. There you go. You got to have the glittery eyeshadow. I go under the name of Bingo Allison. Nice fella. He's got 3 children. I don't know. Will that encourage people to go to church? I don't know. But like I said, it takes all sorts. If that's what the Church of England thinks is going to get the punters through the doors, good on them. Good on them. What else have we got? Have we got any good stories? Yeah, I reckon Putin in his New Year message was actually flanked by actors. Yeah. Let's see, I reckon this lady here is an actor. Yeah. Because she keeps popping up. Maybe. Look. There she's again. Maybe she's his bodyguard. I mean, she doesn't stop popping up. But you know, apparently, yeah, he's been employing actors to fill out the crowds. Is anyone surprised by this? It's what they do with propaganda, isn't it? Yeah, that's what they do. Meanwhile, it's been announced that 17,000 shops closed in 2022 in the UK. Is the worst year for retail in 5 years. 150,000 jobs lost from high streets and out of town shopping centres. Well, you know, there's many aspects to this. And again, if you have an interest in business, you'll know that many of the local councils, our own council, is absolutely stupid when it comes to the rates and business rates around here. We were due to have a McDonald's open. It's been a couple of years back now, but they pulled out because during negotiations our local council raised the rent and business rates for them, and even it was too spicy even for McDonald's. And so you see a major player which would have brought not only jobs but much needed income and wages to the area, just walk away. And again, if McDonald's had moved in, you could bet other big name companies would have followed them. But with being greedy, Epping Forest District Council ruined a lot of things for everyone because they're stupid, and a lot of these councils are stupid and greedy. And instead of, I don't know, offering incentives for small businesses, they don't. They just gouge and gouge and gouge again. You know, just talking about business rates alone, if I wanted a shop in the high street, I'm probably 20 grand out of pocket before I even open the doors. That's without actually opening the shop, stocking it up, you know, staffing it. It's prohibitively expensive to open a small business now, and people wonder why the high streets are in the state they're in. It's like a bit moany, wasn't it? A bit moany. Good news, everybody. Millions are facing 5 days of rail strike chaos as they return to work, with 80,000 trains axed from tomorrow. Hooray. Hooray. Meanwhile, wallets and purses could be going out of fashion. 1 in 5 Britons say they do not expect to carry one in the next 5 years. Well, I'm a bit like the Queen, or the King for that matter. Remember, it's King, not Queen. No Queen anymore. I don't carry cash. So who takes their wallet out with them on the dog walk? That's all I do is I go dog walking. So you don't really need your wallet when you go for a dog walk, do you? Yeah. What else have we got? Oh, this is a nice. This talking of royals. Prince George, who's 9, right? He got a. Wait a minute, just waiting for the. He got a card from an artist called Hannah Dow of Ringdale Designs, right? And this is the original. This is the original Christmas card. Look at that. But young Georgie boy, who's 9, he did his version. Right, look at this. That ain't bad, is it? He's got a real eye. He's got a real eye for art. I like that. Not bad. I think, well done, Georgie. We could have a budding artist there in the royal family. That sounds like my computer's about to take off. Meanwhile, let's go to... where are we going? Thomas Hardy country. Yes. And this is the story of a housing developer. And they were doing a development in Dorset and Dorset. Barratt Homes and Vistry Group went a little bit off plan, and they ended up destroying 19 protected trees. Oopsie. That's not very good. Yeah, this is between Bridport and Chidiock, which is again Jurassic Coast. My brain just makes so many wrong connections. I guess it's near. Is it near Studland Bay and all that? But yeah, the hedgerow, which made up of blackberry bushes and 19 trees, was destroyed, and these were protected areas. And yeah, and you can see the locals here. They're not happy. Some of them are even thumbsing down. Look at that. They're thumbsing down. I think they've been on YouTube too much. They're thumbsing it down. But yeah, you can see the destruction there. It's not good, is it? We need our trees. That's the problem. People just want to destroy everything. What else have we got? We've got some Photoshop files. Do you like Photoshop files? Sorry, just waiting for my browser to do its filthy, dirty business. Come on, browser, wakey. Because you've got all these various filters that you've got in your phones these days, and they very kindly selected a number of them for me to look at, which is nice. Let's have a look at some of these Photoshop files. He says that's if it'll work, because sometimes the Daily Mail website says, Darren, you ain't going to look at this page. I think it's got so many pop-ups on the page. It's here's a good one. I mean, these girls look perfectly normal. So what the hell? And this fella's asking, does my bum look big in this? Oh dear. Let's get a good. I mean, this is was it the ZZ Top song? Legs. She knows how to use them. And you'll never believe this fella. His transformation. He's been to the gym. Look at that. That's some transformation, isn't it? I don't even know what's going on here. I'm thinking Jessica Rabbit. I mean, look at the lines on the there's some weird Photoshop may have been applied. I think this is what Vanilla Ice would have looked like if he'd have been in a Pixar cartoon. There you go. So yeah, just lay off the filters. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Just stay away from the filters, folks. Oh, I've seen our new place, Mrs. I've seen our new place. We're going to go to... this is an end of terrace home in Greater Manchester. It's not too bad up there. It's a bit stabby. There are a few shootings. Oh, the sun just always peeps through at this time. It's like it knows. Oh, I got a bit dazzled. But yeah, this place is on the market. I mean, you know, it looks a bit plain, doesn't it? Looks a bit plain. But this is near Oldham. I mean, it's all right. You know, it's okay. Have they got any other pictures? Yeah, I mean, it's all right. But they're saying the garden's a bit. I mean, what's going on with those fences? Did Salvador Dali design them? I do not know. But the main issue with it, right, is a 3-bedroom home. You go into the porch, and you're greeted with this. Yeah, you can use the toilet whilst looking out of the window. a very public convenience. 126 grand, but the neighbours can watch you having a poo. Seems seems fair enough, doesn't it? No, all right. I do have some funnies. No, I don't. Oh, sorry about that. I just didn't mute the I didn't mute the I'm going to sit further back because otherwise I'm getting blinded. Not that anybody cares. No one cares. What have we got here? Crime news. This is the story of Kieran Bond from Stafford. He's wanted by British Transport Police because he's failed to appear at Cannock Magistrates Court on Wednesday, October the 26th. He's on the run. He's been charged with 2 threats of having an offensive weapon for an incident on a train near Cannock railway station in March. Right? Yeah. He's pretty easy to recognise. Yeah. This is Kieran Bond, right? He's easy to recognise because he's got Bondy tattooed above his eye there. So you know, he's basically got his name on his face. So, you know, can't remember a name, but his face rings a bell. There you go, because he's got his name written on his face. Criminals not very smart. Not very smart, are they? No. Okay. Meanwhile, you know, there was some really bad weather in America, wasn't there? Bad weather. Brr, brr. But we're going to go to Buffalo in New York. In New York. And I'm going to follow the story of, he says, oh dear. I do wonder what's wrong with this sometimes. I think Apple, we need a patch because your Safari browser doesn't work. The story of Jessica Sypanowski. She's 33, and she was she went out with her 2 kids, aged 7 and 11. She went out to I don't know, go shopping, I guess. But she got stuck in the blizzard, and she ended up being stuck in Target, which is, well, again, it's a shopping mall thing, shopping centre, isn't it? And so yeah, they ended up sleeping in Target. Wow, there you go. That's a thing, isn't it? And that is how bad the snow was. It's pretty bad. See, now the sun's peeping right through. I'm going to have to go and shut the curtain because this isn't working for me. This isn't working. I should just shut the curtains to begin. How unprofessional. No wonder I've got no viewers. That's better. It's a bit darker now. A bit darker. But yeah, she got stuck in Target store, but I slept in overnight. There was a load of them that were rescued by Target. There they are, wandering around in the blizzard. It's like they didn't have any warning. You know, it's like you do know that you did get a warning. There was a warning, wasn't there? No. But don't worry, because we've got Christmas out of the way. Christmas is done. New Year's is done. What else is there to look forward to? Well, if you go into Tesco, Ealing Broadway, yep, Easter is here. Hooray! Easter. That was on New Year's Eve. They'd already got their yeah. And Morrison's followed as well. So everyone's been posting pictures of Easter displays, because you know, yeah, even Sainsbury's have joined in. It's like, give it a rest. Give it a rest. It's a bit soon, isn't it? A bit soon, yeah. Meanwhile, we're going to talk about this lady, Annie Charlotte, and she's detailed, and she's she's become a millionairess. Here she is, and you're probably wondering, how's she done it? Well, first, well, she's got an OnlyFans account, so we've got some pictures for the dads. OnlyFans account. But what's unique about her is when she was 16, yeah, she I'm so gonna get limited ads on this. This is why I've been put on the blacklist. When she was 16, she went to the doctors to get a contraceptive coil fitted, and the doctor went, "This is interesting." She went, "What?" He said, "You suffer from a condition called uterus didelphus." Oh yeah, what's that? She's got 2 vaginas. Yeah, she's got 2 vaginas. And this has made her a bit of a selling point on OnlyFans. She has 2 vaginas and 2 uteruses and 2 cervixes, and she means she can conceive 2 babies at the same time. It's like that Dead Ring. Have you ever seen the film Dead Ringers? David Cronenberg film. Jeremy Irons. Great film. It's one of the few films that I actually went to the cinema twice to see, because it was very good. Lady in that, I think, had a similar condition. But yeah, she can conceive 2 babies at the same time. And I think she has two periods as well. But yeah, she's set up an OnlyFans, and yeah, it's made her a millionaire. She can make up to £70,000 each month, but she's got a USP. That's a unique selling point, is that she has twin lady parts. That I might have to sign up just for research purposes, because I'm intrigued. You know, I think, you think you've seen it all, but twin lady parts, 2 for the price of 1. There you go. I might look. Let's just go in. Let's go all in and destroy this channel. Here we go. Experts are urging you, right? If you got a sex toy for Christmas, they've warned you. They've warned you to be careful. To be careful what sex toys to use, and which ones are good ideas. For example, stay away from chastity cages. Apparently, you put your old man in that and you lock him in. Not a good idea, because they can get stuck, apparently, and they could be very difficult to remove. I mean, seriously? That looks like a whisk. It's like something you put on the end of a whisker, isn't it? I I'm so I've just nuked the channel here, and don't use the rings. No, don't go on your finger. Don't go on your finger. Again, goes on the old man again. This one's called a donut. I'm getting an education here. I am. Are you getting an education too? Because we did cover this before, where they actually used an angle grinder to get one of these things off. Yeah, that's not good. And this is something you'd insert into your urethra. Again, it looks like something that you'd use to mix a cocktail with. That's a cocktail stirrer, isn't it? I'm sure my nan and granddad had one of those in their drinks cabinet. I'm sure. Did you use it to... no? Apparently you stick that in your urethra. I'm wincing thinking about it. I really am. I mean, really? That can't be good. And this one's a sounding rod that you insert in the old chap again. And these are silicon babies, apparently, and men can put those in their bottoms. I don't know why. Oh, I think I killed the channel. Everyone. I've killed the channel. I'm sorry, folks. If you've tuned in for more Pink Floyd box sets, ain't happening. Now this is we got some. What do you call this? Car news? Yeah, let's call it car news. We're going up to Leeds. Yeah, up to Leeds, and this will bring back memories. Here you go. Whee! Yeah, it's just a car just deciding to do the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah, that was an Audi RS3 hatchback. I reckon it skidded on ice, but funny enough, although it skidded on ice, the driver was arrested on drug driving and other drug offences after losing control on a bend. Wait a minute, dog needs to be removed. Do you want to go out, dog? You can't do dog cam if you're out there. Such unprofessionalism. This is not what YouTube's about. It's all about everything being very pristine. Yeah. Meanwhile, we've got I know, something from the world of stupid. This is Eric Torres, and he's an idiot. He got a $200 fine, right? And why did he get a $200 fine? Because he decided to dye his dog yellow and make it look like Pikachu, the Pokemon. Yeah. He's also... who wants to guess where he's from? Anyone? Anyone's going to guess where he's from? Florida. Yeah, he's a Florida man. But yeah, he fined $200. Because in Miami-Dade County, Ordinance number 5-12A states it's illegal to be in possession of any dyed or artificial coloured animal. I did not know that. He said he did not dye Zaza, that's the name of the dog himself, but went to California for the makeover to surprise his young daughter, who's a huge Pokemon fan. He said, I did my research, I knew that in no way or form this would affect my animal, but It's not. It's just not good. It's not good, is it? No, it's not good. But we're going to end. We're going to go to Oregon Zoo, where we're going to see what the polar bears are up to. At Oregon Zoo, we've got some polar bears playing in a bucket of ice. There we go. That's what you want. That's our animal story. Half sisters Nora and Amelia Gray. What amazing names for polar bears. Nora. Alright, Nora. Amelia Gray. Are those polar bear names? I didn't think so. But yeah, they were both born at Columbus Zoo in Ohio before being moved to Oregon Zoo in Portland. Portland's in, is it Maine? Is it? Or did I just make that up? But I like this one because I like this picture because they're big noses. I like their big noses. Look at that. Ooh, I like that one. So yeah, Nora is 7 and Amelia Gray is 6, and they're having a whale of a time. And don't ignore the barking dog. This is a good picture as well. Look, he's peeping out. I like that one. Look, hello. And this one, again, he's asking, does my bum look big in this? Indeed, it's a Fast Show reference, isn't it? Well, I think I've ruined it. I've ruined the channel. I've completely ruined the channel. I doubt there'll be anybody in the chat room because it's 2023 and everyone's decided to get a life. I think that's their New Year's resolution, and dump losers like me well behind. Let's see if there's anybody in. Oh my God, there's 11 people in. You losers, what are you doing here? Brendan's in. He said, never had this trouble with AIDS. Yeah, how is your AIDS these days? Is your AIDS alright? Payne says, has your AIDS cleared up, Brendan? Church says, no Bibles damaged being opened. Exactly. Payne says, propaganda, having a good look. Andrew's in, says, hi Darren, another new year indeed. Mr. Thumbs down, exactly. Brendan says, saw it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but Brendan saw tits. He saw tits. No, he saw tits. Blue tits. No, what are they called? No, he saw tits go in and out of a nest box this morning, nearly a month early. Yeah, well, maybe because we had the winter snap. Did you have it up north? I'm sure you had it as well because we had a lot of snow. Maybe the animals have decided to, because it's been a bit mild. They think that it's the quicker early onset of spring, But they reckon it could be another cold snap coming in, so it's not going to be good for them. Brendan says, did you see Jules at New Year? To reference Peep Show, not the Hootenanny, anything but the Hootenanny. I think I retweeted that on Facebook. I don't know. Andrew says, notice at Tesco they have hot cross buns. So do I when I sit on the radiator. Andrew says, where does she live? I don't know. Brendan says, Twin Lady parts, worth having a look for the crack. Indeed. It's, Gmail says, Happy New Year to yours. Let's hope 2023 is kind to us all. It's going to be shit. Oh, it's always shit. Brendan says, cock rings aren't there all they're cracked up to be. I had a flashing Union Jack coloured one. Yeah. G-Man says, you mentioned about ignoring your dog barking a few minutes ago. As soon as you said that, there was an ad on TV on which a dog barked. As soon as you said it, they're listening. They're listening to every word. Every word. They're listening. Alexa, play Darren Look. Fragments. Oh dear. Anyway, I've got to be careful because that'll probably, when we're having lunch, I think it's a chicken sandwich because we had chicken. We had chicken yesterday because it was New Year's Day. So, chicken. So chicken sandwich, I believe. So I'm going. Oh, it was a delicious chicken sandwich, Mrs. Delicious, just how I like it. Thank you for turning up. Those of you who are still with me. I don't know. I'm thinking of reviewing the Star Trek films because we watched them. I've forced the kids to watch them. They are now Trekkies. I've converted them. Alex says, I haven't watched Jules for years. The line-outs have been rubbish. He hasn't had C6 Steve on in ages. Is that a good thing, Alex? I don't know. Didn't they find him under an aqueduct? You know, just like a drunken hobo, isn't he? C6 Steve. But yeah, thank you for watching. Killing the channel one video at a time. That was the news. I promise I will do better tomorrow. I'll shut that curtain for a start. Because I keep getting caught out by the sun. The sun catches me out. But I think he just likes me. I think he likes me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Happy New Year to everyone. I shall pretend. What happened to Doctor Who? I don't know. It's not on. Is he alright? I'll pretend to be interested in your lives. Have a great 2023. It's not up to us. As you get older, you realise that any decisions you make are not actually any decisions you've made. They've been carefully, you know. We're just pawns in a terrible game, and then you die. And I'm here to try and make you laugh. I'm not doing a very good job of it, I'm afraid. But hey, new COVID variant. What more do you want? Like I said, it was better with AIDS. Brendan's right. It was better when we all had AIDS, wasn't it? We was all supposed to die with AIDS, weren't we? What happened to that, eh? What happened to that? But anyway, remember, get vaccinated, get your flu shot, but don't get ill. Don't get old and don't get ill. That's my tip. Or as my daughter says, just don't die. She's got the right idea there. Anyway, thank you for watching. That was the news. Remember, if I had my cup, but I haven't got my cup. Good start. I can't use the jingles because it's not Christmas anymore. So Brendan says he's going on a diet for 2023. Just get diabetes and the weight will fall off. Or AIDS, and the weight will fall off. Or any like disease that, except the underactive thyroid. Doesn't that's when the weight goes on. But overactive thyroid, the weight comes off. Is that right? That sounds right. But yeah, just you know, just walk a bit more. Just get a dog, get a border collie. You'll never stop walking. I've only done about 49 miles this week, so it's only 49 miles. It's not been a lot. Yeah. But anyway, it's a shame. 'Cause I wish I could show you my legs. My legs are like carved granite. I look like something that Michelangelo might have carved. But the rest of me, I need to start walking on my hands. That's what I need to do. Anyway, thank you for watching. The dog is whining. The dog is barking. And that's our signal. That was the news. Drink it up.